In the heart of Eagleland, President Leo Strongo, with a commanding presence, reveled in his widespread popularity. His charisma and strength made him the epitome of leadership, a figure both revered and feared. Every speech he gave was met with roaring applause, and every decision he made was seen as law. The nation trusted him implicitly, and he basked in the glow of their unwavering support, confident that his rule was unshakable. However, beneath the surface, trouble was quietly brewing. Reports began to surface of suspicious activities in the neighboring country of Verminia, a longtime rival known for its underhanded tactics and ambition. Leo's top advisors, including General Bernard Barrington and Minister Felix Foxworth, grew increasingly concerned. They sensed a looming threat, something more sinister than usual diplomatic tension. Yet, when they brought these concerns to Leo, he dismissed them, waving off their worries as mere paranoia and political posturing. In the intelligence division, a young and sharp-eyed Oliver Wiseclaw worked tirelessly. With his keen eyesight and analytical mind, Oliver meticulously gathered and pieced together bits of intelligence from various sources. He discovered signs of an impending threat, secret military build-ups, coded communications, and unusual troop movements in Verminia. Day after day, Oliver presented his findings to President Leo, his reports growing more urgent and detailed. But each time, Leo, confident in the nation's defenses and his own abilities, brushed off the warnings, viewing Oliver's caution as excessive and unnecessary. Confident in his nation's strength and the loyalty of his citizens, Leo continued to focus on his public image and domestic policies. He attended grand public events, gave stirring speeches, and implemented popular initiatives. His belief in his intuition and the nation's invincibility led him to ignore the growing signs of danger. He trusted that his natural leadership and the robust defenses of Eagleland would be enough to deter any threat, and he saw no need for alarm. As the evidence mounted and the threat from Verminia became more imminent, tension within Eagleland began to rise. The public, initially oblivious to the dangers, started to feel the undercurrent of anxiety. Whispers of an invasion spread through the streets, and the once serene capital buzzed with unease. Citizens looked to their leader for reassurance, but Leo, still dismissive, maintained his stance, convinced that there was no real threat and that the rumors were just baseless fears. Then, the tipping point came. A crucial piece of intelligence landed on Leo's desk, irrefutable and alarming. The evidence clearly showed that Verminia, under the leadership of Cyrus Weasleton, was gearing up for a full-scale offensive. This revelation shattered Leo's complacency. The reality of the threat hit him hard, and he realized that ignoring the warnings had been a grave mistake. His earlier confidence now seemed like dangerous hubris. With the threat now undeniable, President Leo sprang into action with a newfound urgency. He mobilized the nation's resources, called for emergency meetings, and strengthened the city's defenses. General Harvey Hawkwood deployed military units to strategic locations, and the capital was fortified. Leo worked closely with his advisors, including Oliver Wiseclaw, who provided critical insights. The once dismissed as paranoid, now became one of the most important figures in the defense strategy, his meticulous work finally recognized. When Verminia, led by General Jorge Jaguar, launched its surprise offensive, Eagleland was ready. The capital bristled with fortified defenses, and the military, under the precise coordination of General Harvey Hawkwood, stood at full alert. The initial clash was fierce, with Verminia's forces pushing hard against Eagleland's prepared lines. Explosions rocked the outskirts, and the sky was filled with the roar of combat. But the tide quickly turned as Eagleland's strategic preparations and intelligence, meticulously gathered by Oliver Wiseclaw, outmaneuvered the attackers. Eagleland's troops, inspired by President Leo's newfound urgency and leadership, fought with unmatched ferocity. The invaders were systematically driven back, their advances thwarted at every turn. As dawn broke, Verminia's forces, battered and demoralized, were forced into a full retreat. The streets of the capital buzzed with the exhilaration of victory, the threat averted by a combination of keen intelligence and unwavering resolve.